Today's video I'm going to show you how to play the tricky chip shot from the thick lies we currently have around the greens and make more up and downs. Andy Shakespear here, PJ professional at the Warren Golf and Country Club in Essex, and I'm finally outside after lockdown. If you're new to my channel or you haven't already, please click subscribe so you don't miss any of my latest releases. As you can see, it's post-lockdown and the grass has had plenty of opportunity to grow and become very thick around the greens. So you might see the 3 golf balls below my feet here that you can barely see half of them. So this presents a real difficult challenge for us when we're chipping and trying to get the ball close. The main key to be successful at this shot is to ensure that we have enough speed. So because the grass is thicker, it's going to offer more resistance than usual. We need enough clubhead speed to ensure that the club gets through that grass. So the trouble with that is that we're only sending the ball a short distance. So how are we going to make sure that the ball doesn't go too far with this extra speed? I'm going to have to make sure I've got my most lofted club in the bag. So here I've got my 58-degree lob wedge. It's my most lofted club, and that's going to make sure that the ball goes up rather than forward. Okay, I'm just going to start with showing you the shot I would normally play with normal rough and not too much resistance. So my swing length wouldn't be so big. And you're just going to see how the ball's just not going to come out of that rough because there's just not enough power there. So to increase my power, I'm going to have to start swinging a bit bigger. So suddenly my swing's bigger, and that should hopefully get the ball to come out the thick rough. So be happy with that, hitting the pin every time. So I've really increased my swing length, and that's going to help me increase my speed. So the trouble with that is that because you're not getting so much purchase on the ball, there's getting grass trapped between the club face and the ball, you're going to get reduced spin. So we really need to work on maintaining that loft through the shot. To ensure I maintain the loft on the club, there's a couple of things I can do with my setup to begin with. So just going to pull this ball out the rough so you can actually see it. So a normal chip shot would have the ball in the middle of the stance and we'd be swinging with the low point here. So because the rough's so thick and the ball will be sitting in it, it won't actually be sitting flush to the ground. So this means that we've got opportunity to get the club under the ball. So what we can do to help that, to help increase the loft on the face, is to put the ball further forward in the stance. So you can see how I've lined it up more of my front heel now. So this will just allow more time for the club to get in a more lofted position rather than coming in at a steeper angle and coming out too hot. I'll demonstrate that shot now with the ball further forward in my stance, and you should see how the ball's going to pop more up in the air. So I'm going to rebury it back into a tougher lie, so you probably can't see that on the camera now. I'm just going to work and ensure that the ball's forward in my stance. And you can see I'm making quite a big golf swing for such a small shot. The flag is only 5 yards away from me, but I've got to make sure that I've got plenty of speed, plenty of loft, and the ball should just pop up. When it hits the green, it's not running away from me. So I'd be very happy with that result there. By putting the club forward in my stance there, you can really see how it changed the ball flight and got the ball working up more. So to ensure that we maintain that loft through the shot, what I also was doing was finishing with the club face pointing more at my face. So it wasn't pointing round to the left, it's pointing here. So from a face-on position, you're going to see that actually the right hand works more under the shaft. And I haven't ended up in this position here where I've got this cut position here. So actually there's more release and the club face is underneath and the right wrist is straighter. So when I do that, I'm going to get the ball to work up. You see it goes up high, lands soft, doesn't run out too far. If I do a normal chipping style, where there'll be a bit more release there, and you can see the club face is more to the left, you can see it's going to come out a lot hotter, and I just really couldn't control that flight, and it's gone massively past my target. Watching those shots I've hit today, you're going to see that my swing was really big. So it's going to be a bit of a scary thing at first for you to commit to such a big swing. But as long as you maintain that loft on the face through the shot, the ball's going to go up rather than forward. And then the more time you spend practicing, you'll be able to develop your feel and ensure that you hit the ball the correct distance. So there's a lot of trial and error, and it's making sure that we get good at working out how much resistance there is in the grass to how hard you need to hit the shot when you're around the greens. Thanks for watching this edition of Shakespeare Short Game Secrets. Please remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the latest videos. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please write any comments below and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions.